Hey YouTube, it's Sonia. It seems like it has been forever since I made a video. Life has just been crazy. I've been trying to get into a better routine with my new life, I guess I'll call it. I've gone back to work, so that's been a big adjustment. I just went back to work last month, so that's a great thing. But anyway, I'm just popping on camera to talk a little bit about my new journey. It's not totally new, but I think this is my first time talking about it here on YouTube. So there are two things I'm going to throw into this video because I think that they are going to be the main things that I'll be focusing on for the next few years of my life. Um, First of all, I want to talk about being debt free. That is the biggest journey I am embarking upon. I'm sure most of you have heard of Dave Ramsey, and I had to, long time ago, never read any of his books, but maybe a month ago, I went to the library. I was searching online or something. But anyway, I got two of his books from the library. One I purchased, and that's The Total Money Makeover. This is mine. And then I have Complete Guide to Money. Ooh, the sun. This is, I got from the library. I'm reading this one now. I've already read The Total Money Makeover. I really enjoyed these books. The one reason that I really enjoyed them because it reminded me of how I grew up learning about money. We did the envelope system when I was small. My family did. I learned it from them. I did it when I left home. Paying with cash, that was the thing to do when I left home. It was a while before I got my first credit card. I think I got it trying to establish credit, and I still didn't use it very often, but I had a pretty good practice of using cash when I was younger. Unfortunately, I got out of a lot of those habits as I grew up, and then I went to school. I have my degree and I have a student loan. So I have all that. I have credit card debt. When my son was sick, we did a lot of, I would say, careless spending. You know, my son battled over 4 years, so that was a long time. And I honestly can't say that I regret that. We didn't really spend it on a lot of things, but we had a lot of experiences and made lots of memories. And even though I am cleaning it up somewhat now, I would not take that back for anything in the world, because that's all I have now are those beautiful memories. I quit my job too, you know, while my son was sick, so I ended up being off of work a year and 7 months, and that did cost. I'm thankful that I did have some money set aside and I was able to stay off that long, but it costs a lot of money to stay off that long, and I need to recoup that, plus some debt that I was already dealing with, quite a bit of it that I was already dealing with during that time, which I never really focused on during my son's illness. It just wasn't a priority. But now it is. So that is my focus. I grew up budgeting. I grew up meal planning. I've always meal planned, always. But we've spent a ton on groceries with my son because we just kept lots of food, really because of him and the variety that he needed, because his taste buds change so often. I'm sure any of you all, hopefully you've never gone through radiation or chemo, but if you have, you may know exactly what I'm talking about. And with it being a child, you can't force them to eat something, and I didn't want to do that. My goal was to keep my son happy, so I just had plenty of food for him to choose from. So it's been kind of difficult to break that habit because I had been doing it for so long, and I can tell that my food budget is going to be the hardest for me because I still believe in eating quality food, and I believe that our bodies need a variety of food. So I would never be a person to eat just beans and rice all the time. I do eat beans, maybe once a week or once every 2 weeks, but I have to have a variety. I have to have leafy greens. I have to have vegetables. I do eat as much organic as I can, not 100%, but a lot. I am very mindful of GMOs. So I've been playing with my grocery budget, and it has been a challenge. I started off budgeting $50 a week for me. That's not going to cut it. That's just not going to cut it. I also have my toiletries, and my supplements in that, and I don't have to buy those, every month. So with those included, I have to up that. $50 is just not going to cut it. So I'm going to try $60 and see how that goes, but I don't know. I do shop at the farmer's market. During the summer, we really don't have a very good farmer's market here in the fall and winter. I do garden to try to help, but my garden is not doing well this year. That will be another video. Hopefully I'll film that one later. We've had entirely too much rain and not enough sun. This is the first weekend we've had sun in quite a while. So things are growing, but they're leggy and nothing's blooming. It's had no sun. So I don't know how my garden's going to do this year. I did have lettuce in the spring, so that was good, but I don't know. So I haven't been able to depend on it to offset my grocery expenses. So that's my biggest challenge. I've already let go of cable. I haven't had cable for years, maybe 2 or 3 years. I don't have a home phone. I got rid of that last year. I catch the metro to work. Now that I'm working, I have to drive about 8 or 9 minutes, and then I catch the metro there. So everything else is just needed expenses that are going out and debt. So I'll get into all of that in another video, but I did want to share those books, and I also wanted to talk about the journey to being a minimalist. Now, everybody has their own definition, and I'm not, one to have a 10-piece wardrobe or a 33-piece wardrobe. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I don't have a number in mind. I guess I'm really just doing what feels good to me. I don't like clutter. When things get too cluttered, it makes me feel nervous. So it's not really about counting the number of things for me. It's just my spirit will let me know when I'm in the right area as far as things that I need to get rid of and clear out. So I've been on that journey for about 3 or 4 years, but it's a steady process. It's steady. It just takes so long. I have yard sales every year and I clear things out, but I still have more stuff that I want to get rid of. And not that I buy a lot, because I'm not a big shopper at all. So I'm going to document that journey as well. I've already filmed a video of my pantry. I'm so sorry I didn't have a video of the before, how we used to always keep it stocked. I mean, it was just stocked full. Now there's hardly anything in there, and I love it. So I plan to take you through that step by step. We could walk through that together, and I've been watching some other people on YouTube and their journey to minimalism and their debt-free journeys, and love the community and giving support and really just taking control of your life. I just feel like that's the biggest benefit of both of those journeys, taking control of your life and freedom, feeling free. So that is it. I just want to share that piece of information. Look forward to a few other videos coming up soon. I've already started filming some, so hopefully I will be able to stay on top of these videos because I really do enjoy making them. I enjoy watching videos. It's just a matter of sitting down, filming, editing, and uploading. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch, and I will catch you in my next video. Thanks for watching.